We are not the only creations on this earth. We are humans, yes, what we call insan or ins, but there are animals, there are fish, there are birds, there are other animals that also share this earth with us. And there are many creations that we cannot see with our eyes. Jinn is another creation. Many people don't understand what the jinn is. In the West and in the East and here and there, we hear about ghosts. And nobody really understands. There's sometimes people say, I felt something, I heard something, I saw something. And people give their own ideas that they're dead people whose souls are walking around and so on. And we know that when somebody dies, their life of this dunya ends and they enter the barzakhi life, the life of the grave. But what we do have is many times evidences. People that have seen, people that have videoed, people that have seen concepts that they couldn't quite explain. Islam gives that explanation. We are not the only creations on this earth. We are humans, yes, what we call insan or ins, but there are animals, there are fish, there are birds, there are other animals that also share this earth with us. And there are many creations that we cannot see with our eyes. Even as scientists, when they talk about dark matter and things like this, there are things we can't see. Oxygen, carbon dioxide. Yes, today as science, we understand that these elements exist from effects that we can feel. But if you went 1,000 years ago and you told humans that there is oxygen, and they would tell you, prove it. Show it to me. You can't show oxygen. You can't touch oxygen, right? And now, there are scientific experiments we can do today to prove its existence. But at the time when humans couldn't see it or touch it, it still existed. We still would breathe it. It was still a necessary element for us to survive. Carbon dioxide, the same thing, right? Much of what we know today is through experiment of effects of things and then an explanation that we give to it. And there is much that we don't know till today. Science obviously has not discovered everything that there is to be discovered. So in Islam, in the Quran, in Sahih Ahadith, we have the concept of jinn. Another creation that is here, but they have their own world. And sometimes our worlds overlap. At times, even though we as Muslims, as humans, should not indulge in their world. We should not try to contact them and deal with them. Nor should they indulge with us. They should live in their world and we should live in ours. But there are those who go into an evil path and sometimes try to indulge. And we have seen Christians and others have also talked about exorcism and jinn possessions and so on. And many of that has been documented in Western history as well. And you can look up Emily Rose and so on.